David Siemens here from Elements App. I want to talk to you about an urgent subject: getting back on your feet in the later stages of coronavirus and when it's all over and done with. It is the smart operator who is now moving that will come out of the coronavirus issue the best. Survival will go to the smartest. I'll go through the steps to get your business back up and running quickly. The basic assumptions that I'm building on are: you had a business before all this started with at least 6 months worth of data. And you had a system, debtors, point of sale, that enabled you to identify most of your clients. If you do not have these and you're going to reopen, then seriously think about putting in a proper cloud accounting system and starting a loyalty system and getting to know your clients. I would also recommend that you should have a 3-month cash reserve. Yes, 3 months. That means you have the cash to survive without making one sale. The sales that you do make are just a bonus. You are buying time to collect data. To be blunt, things will be tough as businesses try to get back on their feet. Before CV-19, 80% of businesses didn't make it for the first 5 years. The figure will be a lot higher after coronavirus. If you are not going to take these steps to survive, be fair. It is easier to get out now instead of dragging it out for later. Landlords and suppliers, it's cruel to say, are anticipating delinquencies. Take advantage of that and just be one of the crowd. It is not your right to drag out the pain. Have the courage to have their disaster here and now. Okay, you've made the decision to fight. You have the data, so now you have the weapons. If you're using Intuit QuickBooks Online, Xero, or MYOB, hook into Elements.app right away. By default, Elements.app wants to give you insights for the first 3 months. Forget them. You weren't trading. But learn to use the Slack interface that ties in with Elements.app. Smart operators are going to want to use every device they can to reach clients who are still isolated. Hook in with your bookkeeper, your business coach, and all the clients you can. They will want to place orders. They'll have questions and want to stay in touch. It's your job to help them do so. Remove all impediments to making sales. Now review your data in Elements.app. Look at the growth section. Before all this started, what was your average sale value? How many active clients did you have in a week, in a month? How often were these clients buying from you? These are the starting goals that you want to target to achieve. Stay focused. What's it going to take to achieve these goals? Now move to the Elements.app focus section. The 3 cohort segments by how much they have spent with you in the past. So you'll see great customers, average customers, poor customers in there. Great customers are the 4% of your clients that generated 64% of your income. 4% generates 64%. The average customers were the 16% that generated the 16% of income. And the poor customers, well, they were the other 80% who generated the remaining 20% of your income. Find out everything you can about your great customers and your average customers. Look at multiple time periods. That will tell you who your great customers and your good customers were at different times, and they move around. You want to know all this sort of information. Who's come, who's gone. They will get your business back up and running in the fastest time. 20% of your customers in total generate 80% of your income. That's who you want to go after. Poor customers will happen no matter what. They are the one-off, the tire kickers, the occasional passerby who may never be by this way again. You have little or no control or input over them, so don't go begging for their custom. Great customers and average customers. You are starting to see the gaps in your sales information. Start fixing them. This is the slow time for you. Do not waste it by cleaning windows and mopping the floor until you can eat off of both. Think about a system identifying your clients. Most people will know a few clients, with the bulk of them referred to as cash. We want to reduce that volume as much as possible. Think about putting in an effective loyalty system right away. Know your clientele. You may already have a pretty good idea of who your great customers and your average customers are. But do they know that you've reopened? Do you know that they are back? What opportunities have arisen as a result of coronavirus? Maybe these people are working from home, but they would be keen to have deliveries from your business. Your great customers will let you know what to do. They love you. They really are. They are thrilled that you are finally noticing them. They proved it by spending all that money with you before. They love your business. Your average customers are good at letting you know as well. They want the relationship to carry on and even get better. This may be an opportunity to move them to great customers. Who knows? But I can tell you, you'll never know if you never try. Elements.app shows you how much the customers have spent with you. Your profit and loss statement can tell you what your gross margin is. Gross margin is income minus the cost of goods sold. Gives you a figure. Most industries, I shouldn't say that, in a lot of industries, it could be as high as 50%. Okay? So if somebody spent $2,500 with you, they have given you $1,250 worth of profit in whatever period you want to talk about. They're worth over $1,000 to you. Isn't it worth the effort? Maybe even an expensive little gift for them, just to show how much you appreciate them. And please, use your imagination. Don't just send them a voucher that says 30% off your first purchase. Jeez, how many times do you see that come through? Really thrilling. Generate some excitement. Put a little bit of effort into that little thank you. Just let them know they are appreciated, especially now. Thus, when you open up again, it's going to be quiet and slow. As I say, don't just clean the place and think, oh, we'll get back to normal all on its own. It ain't going to happen, and it won't happen very quickly. Get into creating revenue by cleaning up your database. Contact the people you have details for. Think about reducing the number of unknown cash transactions. Build relationships. Have fun. Understand what Elements.app is telling you. Set up stepped targets. You won't recover overnight, but you will recover. Talk to somebody who will keep you on track. Doing the same old thing you did before coronavirus will not see you through this. Good luck.